Hello and welcome to Maths by SARS. This is my ninth lesson of D3, chapter number 6, exercise 6D about parallel and perpendicular lines. In this lesson, we will be discussing question number 12, advanced level. And question 12 says, determine whether the 4 points A21, B15 and C -2, -1 and D -1, -5 are the vertices of the parallelogram or not. Show your working clearly. In this question, we have to show that these points are the vertices of the parallelogram or not. Recall the general property of the parallelogram, that for the parallelogram, the opposite sides are parallel. Let's make a rough sketch, okay, to give the clear understanding to my students. Suppose we have a parallelogram A, B, C and D. Okay, in this shape, as this is a parallelogram, so AB will be parallel to CD and BC will be parallel to AD. And if we are able to prove that AB is parallel to DC and BC is parallel to AD, then we will be able to prove that the given shape is a parallelogram. And now, as we are discussing coordinate geometry, what is the rule to show that two lines are parallel? We will be finding the gradients of AB and CD. If the gradient of AB and CD is same, then the lines will be parallel, and same for BC, okay, and AD. If all these four lines are parallel, then we can say that the given shape or the given vertices are the vertices of the parallelogram. So what we have to do is, we have to first find the gradient of AB. Gradient of AB will be equal to gradient of AB is y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1, 5 minus 1 upon 1 minus 2, which is equal to 4 upon minus 1, 4 upon minus 1, and which is equal to minus 4. Gradient AB is minus 4. MAB equals to minus 4, and let's mark it with some number. Now gradient AB and AB, and for AB we have to check whether AB is parallel to CD or not. Gradient CD equals to C and D. Okay, this is D, y2 minus y1 minus 5 and minus 1 upon x2, that is minus 1 and plus 2, and this will give me positive sign, and this is minus 5 plus 1 upon 2 minus 1 is 1, which is equal to minus 4. Okay, and let's mark it with 2 because gradient AB equals to gradient CD or gradient DC, therefore which is equal to minus 4. Therefore what will happen, that AB is parallel to CD or DC. Now these two sides are parallel. Now we have to prove whether AD is parallel to BC or not. Now gradient BC will be equal to B and C, y2 minus y1 minus 1 minus 5 upon minus 2 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1, which is equal to minus 6 upon minus 3, and minus sign can go, and 3 ones are and 3 twos are, which is equal to 2, and let it be 3. Okay, and now BC and gradient AD, okay, we have to take the coordinates of D and A. y2 minus y1, that is minus 5 minus 1 upon minus 1 minus 2, and which will give me minus 6 upon minus 3, and again this will give me 2. Okay, we can observe that because gradient BC equals to gradient AD. Okay, now as in the beginning we have proved that AB and CD are parallel, their gradient is same, and now we are proving that AD and BC have the same gradient, they are parallel. Therefore, because this is happening, so what will happen that BC will be parallel to AD, hence given points or given vertices are the vertices of given vertices are the vertices of parallelogram. I hope you are clear that how we are proving that given shape is a parallelogram. Moving to the next question, and the next question says, question number 13, determine whether the 4 points 5, 8, 7, B35, C52 and D75 are the vertices of rhombus, and give your working clearly. Okay, here in this case we have to prove that these points are the vertices of the rhombus. Recall that what type of the shape rhombus is. Rhombus is also a quadrilateral with opposite sides parallel, and another thing of the rhombus is that these lengths are of equal size. So what we have to do in this question, we can see that let's make the rough sketch and try to understand the question. That in this case, if AB and CD or DC are parallel and BC and AD are parallel, then it's a condition that it can be a rhombus. And the second thing that we have to prove is that all 4 sides are of equal measure. Then we have to find the distance between AB, and we have to find the distance BC. If these distances are same or equal, then that shows that these sides are the sides of the rhombus. So let's move to the solution of the question. Okay, first of all, I'm going to find the gradient AB. Gradient of AB, MAB equals to y2 minus y1, 5 minus 8 upon 3 minus 5, which is equal to 5 minus 8 is minus 3 upon minus 2, which is equal to minus 3 by minus 2, and I can simplify this. So MAB is 3 by 2, and let's mark it with 1. Now gradient AB and CD. Now gradient CD will be equal to y2 minus y1, 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2 upon 7 minus 5, and this will give me 3 upon 2. Gradient CD, let it be 2. From 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, what is happening, what we are observing, that gradient AB is equal to gradient CD equals to 3 by 2. So AB is parallel to what? CD. AB parallel to CD. And now what we have to do is that we have checked that these 2 sides are parallel. Now we have to check AD and BC whether they are parallel or not. Gradient AD, A and D. Okay, A and D, y2 minus y1, 5 minus 8 upon 7 and minus 5. Okay, let me write the coordinates of A and D closer to each other so that my students can understand easily. 5 and 8, and D is 7 and 5. Y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and this can give me 5 minus 8 is minus 3 upon 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay, let it be 3 and now I have to find the gradient. What? Gradient ADBC, gradient BC ADBC is 2 minus 5 upon 5 minus 2. Okay, B has the coordinates 3 and 5, and C has the coordinates 5 and 2. Y2 minus Y1, 2 minus 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3, let me correct it. Okay, then 2 minus 5 is minus 3 upon 2. Okay, and let's mark it with 4. From 3 and 4, what we are observing, 3 and 4, gradient AD equals to gradient BC. AD and BC are same, which are equal to 3 by 2 with negative sign. So AD will be parallel to BC. AD parallel to BC. Now in the previous part we said that AB is parallel to DC, and now AD is parallel to BC. So we can say that somehow the shape is a rhombus, but there is one more thing that we have to clear and check whether the lengths AB and BC are equal or not. Now distance AB equals to distance AB. I have to find distance AB. Y2 minus x2 minus x1, which is equal to 3 minus 5 whole square plus 5 minus 8 whole square, and under the root. This will give me 3 minus 5 is minus 2 square plus 5 minus 8 is minus 3 square, and square root. This will give me 4 plus 9, which is equal to 13, square root 13, and let it be as it is because we just have to make a decision with the help of this. Okay, and then AB and BC distance, and distance BC, AB and BC, that is 5 minus 3 whole square, and 2 minus 5 whole square, and this will give me 5 minus 3 is 2 square plus 2 minus 5 is minus 3 square, which is equal to 4 plus 9, which is equal to 13, square root. Okay, let it be A, and this is B. From A and B, distance AB equals to distance BC. Hence, what can we say? That given vertices are the vertices of rhombus. Hence, given vertices are, determine whether the 4 points or given points are the vertices of rhombus rhombus. We must have to give the conclusion statement, given points are the vertices of rhombus. I hope you are clear about today's class. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.